Both of the vehicles going to the initiation point. Hibino, a solid initiation, but riding the outside line as he's supposed to. Takes it to the first rumble strip, which is okay. Keeps it in the second outside zone 3 and finishes off the track. Maybe there might have been one tire off at the outside zone 4 area. You know Hibino's not going to hold back because that's just the type of driver he is. And also Hanawa is going to do his best in the lead. Both of the cars initiating. Looks like a good initiation by both cars. Hanawa taking it all the way to the outside. Hibino taking the shallower line, but trying to stay on the same line, but getting closer in proximity. Now Hanawa dips a couple more tires off at the outside zone 4. Sliding right, and right. And from initiation, good proximity by Nakamura in the chase, but he goes a little bit wider on outside zone 1 in the smoke, getting a little left by Kohashi. A little bit of a gap created after the outside zone 1. But Kohashi goes, and both of the vehicles leaves the start line. And both initiating at the same time. Kohashi creeping up, but on a smaller, shallower line. Naoki Nakamura taking it wide and finishing off the track. We have a winner here. All 3 judges going left. All right, both drivers. A clean start this time? Yes, it is. So now driving through the straight, ripping through the gears, initiating Fausto. Small gap created on the straight control. Fausto not as wide on the outside zone 1, but a lot of angle, a lot of throttle. Takes it wide on the outside zone 2, a little bit too wide on outside zone 3. And in the chase, Cho is trying to creep up behind Fausto, and both green cars. With a lot of big swing by Cho. And at the outside zone 1 by Fausto. And a little behind Cho. Really huge gap. Here you go. So to the left, and to the left. And in the chase position, we have Mikey Nakamura from Team Kazama with Mikey Racing. And both cars initiating. Owen taking a wide line. Mikey taking a very, very shallow line. And taking a wide line at outside zone 2. And in the smoke, and he got lost in the smoke, and Owen is just doing his thing. The only rotary in FD Japan right now, Owen, the 3-rotor FD, in a brand new build GR86 with the 2J, and Mikey Racing's car. A fairly wide line there at the outside zone 1. Owen catching up, but shallow line at outside zone 3, but does not look like he makes a mistake. Here you go. So all 3 judges to the right. And in the chase position, we got Tomoki Tanaka in the Team VSR Bridge Links Good Ride JZX. Now a nice quick by Gushi, and Tanaka trying to get close in proximity, but Gushi taking his way all the way out to the outside zone. But Tanaka also keeping up. But here you go. We got Tomoki Tanaka in the lead, and we got Kenshiro Gushi in the chase position. And I don't know that something happened on the straight. But Gushi keeping a good amount of proximity to Tanaka. Tanaka taking a wide line. Gushi keeping the pressure not as close as Tanaka in that area. All right, here you go to the right. Imamura, Fukada, and Yamanaka driving this left-hand drive and right-hand drive S13. Packed with the 2J, and she did a pretty nasty run at qualifying. So now we're going to have to see how she is going to do in the chase position. A little bit of a gap, but she is running the same line and same angle, chasing down Masayama. Masayama goes to the end of the track. Echo, a little bit behind, a little bit shallow on line, but could not fill the proximity. Putting down a good lead run. Masayama kind of lost in the smoke. A lot of gas created. Ooh, now. So Imamura, Fukada, and Yamanaka all went left. The BMW with the VR, one Via with the 2J. Both vehicles initiating at the same time. Takahashi creating a huge gap, but also going off track. That's it. That's going to be it for Mono. So yeah, went off track. I don't know if that was a D-beat or not. All three judges going to Kazumi Takahashi, driving the next year drive to drift car. That's with the Tuesday. Murakami from Village Up. Nice initiation by both drivers, but the run-up looked a little weird. Murakami, good line in the lead, and keeps it within the track. Here we go, Pop. Oh, Murakami, a correction after the initiation. There's a gap created, and Pop, 2 tires off there, very, very wide. Murakami diving in, and I think Murakami to the left. Imura, Fukada, and Yamanaka going to the left. All right, so here you go. Just enjoy the sound of Daigo Saito's NASCAR V8 Altezza here. This is a bye run. At 5-5 Racing, getting maintenance done there and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and see these two vehicles. How will they drive on this big, huge track here at Sugo? Connor, super close. Maybe too close. Nope. So that is an incomplete. And now he is... Whoa. I know it's a buy run, but with a brand new built GR86. And Arino just lost that initiation, but keeping up with Yamashita, keeping that pressure on, getting closer and closer from outside zone 1 to 2, and there's a little bit of a wobble in the chase position, getting a little left behind and finishes off the track. Koichi Yamashita is in the chase. Is Harino going to be able to lay down a clean run in the lead? Harino, a good line, but Yamashita looks like he's keeping the pressure on a little bit more, and Yamanaka all going right. So in the lead, we have all the way from Thailand, a young champion from Thailand. It's Ming Ming driving the Mr. DIY Linglong Tire Drift Team Orange. In the chase, we got the Cusco Racing, push out to Pineda. In the GR Yaris. Yaris trying to keep up with that GR86. Pineda trying to keep the pressure on, shallower line. Ming Ming's car, it sounded like something happened to his car. It's giving chase. And this is going to be it. Ming is just going to have to do it. Get in that car. Close proximity by Ming, and he is not giving Kaneda any space. A great chase run by Ming, but because of car issues right there. Moving on to top 16. We're going to the next battle. In the lead, we got Hokuto Matsuyama, ex-champion from Cusco Racing. We got Katsuhiro Meguro in the black JCX. No! DB in the tire initiation, and that is an incomplete by the ex-champ. I kind of have to go back to see the rulings, but I think in the States they might. For the DB, they might let the driver change the rear tires, but also let their opponent change their tires too. But I'm not sure. I gotta go back in. Driving the R35 GTR. That's taking a slightly shallower line at the outside zone, but Saito nowhere near. That's not going as wide at the outside zone. Two. That's a good job at. Saito riding a wide line. That's going 3 tires off. Who's it going to be? Imamura, one more time. Fukada, one more time. And Yamanaka, one more time. Here you go, both of the drivers burning tires on the straightaway. S kicks it out. Fills the zone this time. Saito not able to stay close to S, getting left behind. The one more time battle by these two drivers. Saito kicks it out. A lot of angle. Fills the outside zone. S right there. Smaller line, shallower line, but keeps the pressure on. Nice transition by both drivers, and S right on the door of Saito. All right, so all 3 judges going to S. Jerry kicking it in, going a little bit too wide, but there's a gap created from the get-go. Is he going to be able to close that gap? Kanta doing a good job, a little bit of a wavering there at the outside zone 3 area. All right, now we got Jerry in the lead, Kanta in the chase. Kanta initiating together, trying to close the gap. Jerry, a good job in the lead. And Kanta nowhere near him. Imamura, Fukada, and Yamanaka going to Kanta. So Kanta gets the win. Driving the GRA6 from Team Cusco Racing. Both drivers did a great job. Kusaba going the outside line. Now Yamanaka trying to close the gap. Gap is getting bigger and Yamanaka is not able to keep up. As all 3 judges going to Kusaba. Team Felino and Style GR86. Here we go, both the drivers coming in and really close from the get-go. They'll be right on the door. Felino's car, slightly shallow line, but there is no movement between these 2 vehicles. Both of the vehicles getting to the outside line, and look at that swing back by Naoki Nakamura in the change position in both the cars. Naoki fixed his car, a lot of angle, makes it all the way out to the outside zone. Hibino trying to get closer, trying to mimic what Naoki did when he was in the chase right here. Hibino hits the shallow line and messed up. He is off track, and now we know who the winner is going to be. Imamura, Fukada, and Yamanaka, all 3 judges go to car number 999. Naoki Nakamura driving the E92 BMW. Cho, a little bit wider in the initiation, but he is trying to creep up behind Oe. Trying to find his place, Oe. Kind of a shallow line outside zone 2, but he does go super wide outside zone 3, but look at that, Cho, right on the door. And both vehicles start. And a huge initiation by Cho. Oe, looks like he's left a little behind, and now he is getting smoked. In the smoke of Cho's vehicle, Cho making the outside line. Oe goes a little bit too wide, and this gap that is created is not getting smaller. All right, so there we go. All 3 judges going to Cho. Cho gets the win. and filling the zones. And Echo right there. Oh, she is maybe too many tires off in the chase position, but she is trying to get that proximity back and get closer. Here we go, and it started. Echo, clean initiation. Gucci running behind her, and now he is getting into formation on the same line. Echo runs a wide line in the lead. Wide line in the outside zone 2 area. And Gucci, a little bit of step, a couple car lengths in. He is kind of observing to see what Echo is doing. Imamura, Fukada, and Yamanaka all going right. Kenshiro Gucci gets the win. Both cars initiating. Pop, not giving him any space. And Kazumi Takahashi trying to blast down the outside zone 2-3 area. There's a huge gap created. And BMW. Pop going a little bit too many tires off. Takahashi, correction. All right, so Imamura, Fukada, and Yamanaka all going with Kazumi Takahashi. Well, let's go ahead and watch the next battle. It's Daigo Saito from Fat 5 Racing. And in the chase piece, we got Shinichi Imamura from Team 41 Style Racing. Good proximity there where Uemura is running. Uemura, good job on the line in the lead position. Daigo keeping the distance. All right, so Imamura, Fukada, and Yamanaka, all 3 judges going with Daigo Saito. Here we go, both drivers taking off, and it looks like Yamashita gapping Kaneda on the straightaway. Both vehicles initiating, but Yamashita looks like he is catching some ground here, filling the zone. Kaneda, way offline at the outside zone 3. And see what Yamashita's going to do in the chase. Yamashita sticking his nose in. Getting close, but Yamashita went a little too wide, and he is incompleting behind Kaneda. Oh. And we have Yamashita from Imamura, then we got Fukada and Yamanaka going one more time. BMW. In the chase position we got Yoshitaka Kaneda from Cusco Racing. And this is a lot more of a close battle here. And Yamashita trying to gap, but Kaneda not letting him gap too much. And this time Kaneda, no mistakes behind Yamashita. Earlier Yamashita got a little too close. But is he going to do the same thing? Kaneda initiates Yamashita, and pretty close to the back. Runs the same line here. Keeps proximity on Kaneda, and right here, a very beautiful switchback. Yamashita doing a better job than he did earlier. And I'm not sure if there's going to be a break or not. And Imamura, Fukada, and Yamanaka all going for a one more time. Here you go, both the vehicles initiating. Kaneda looks like he's in a closer position than Yamashita. Kaneda, big correction there at the outside zone 1 area. And right after that, switch back, full tire off, but Yamashita burning through his tire and gapping. And both cars initiating. Yamashita, a little bit of a gap. Kaneda running a great line at the outside zone 1 and fills outside zone 2. Tips the tire outside zone 3, but Yamashita is right there, keeping that pressure on in the chase position, and that is it. And here you go, Imamura, Fukada, and Yamanaka all goes towards right. Yes, trying to find his way to the outside zone. A little shallow on the line at outside zone 2. Right on the line outside zone 3 and finishes the track. And both vehicles initiate. And here we go. S keeps a good proximity. Mikudo running the outside line. makes it to the outside here. S, good proximity here, giving chase to Meguro. Now this is going to be the lead, contemplating, and Imamura, Fukada, and Yamanaka all going to S. The X, well, last year's champion, Kanta, in a different car. See how well he can drive this track. He won in Sugo before too when he debuted the JZX here. Great line in the lead, and in the chase, Kusama kind of taking a wider line out of the outside zone 3, and he fell back. And how well Kusama would run the outside line, the lead run. Close proximity here from the beginning. Kanta getting closer and closer. Also getting on the same line right here. Kusama doing what he's supposed to. Kanta, clean switchback and a good proximity. Man, this kind of reminds me of how Nakamura did that. And here you go. All three judges are going with Kanta. And Nakamura goes and initiates a hard flick. Cho right there, getting onto Nakamura's door, keeping that pressure on. Nakamura running the outside line. Cho right there, coming right through the smoke and keeping that proximity right on Nakamura's door. And both drivers take off the start line. A flick here. Cho, a hard flick. Naoki right there and keeping his proximity, but Cho doing his thing in the lead. Naoki getting gapped a little bit at the outside zone 2. He is falling behind. And now Cho finishes, and there is a sizable gap after. All right, so what's going to happen? Imamura goes one more time. Fukada goes one more time, and Yamanaka goes with Cho. Burning some tires there. It's kind of a gap there made by Cho. Naoki flicks it really hard, but he's getting off course. No! Too much angle. And the front left tire looks really close on 3 tires off, but let's go ahead and check out the rest of the battle. Cho, nowhere near him, kind of all over the place on the line. But we have Naoki Nakamura in the chase position with the Team Felino and the N style. GRX6, both vehicles initiating. Naoki right there, covered in the smoke, but he is right there, keeping that proximity tight to Cho, pressuring the lead driver. Cho taking his time, taking it easy, and finishing off the track. Now, how are the judges seeing that? Fukada and Yamanaka, all 3 judges go with Cho. Cho. Bushi flicks it out. Takahashi, a little bit of a gap there from the outside zone 1 area. A lot of angle there at outside zone 2. Gucci, Takahashi actually taking the shallower line. And Gucci initiates. Takahashi hangs it out right. Gucci on the door of Takahashi. Not giving him so much space. Takahashi, huge angle on the outside zone 2. Gucci hanging in there. Imamura goes with Gucci, Fukada, and Yamanaka all goes with Kenshiro Gucci. Giving chase is Koichi Yamashita and the TMS Racing Team Good Ride BMW. Yamashita initiates really close to Daigo Saito. Saito takes it to the outside line. Outside zone 2 and 3. Yamashita right there, right behind him. Oh, what? Oh my God, we were just talking about that. Perfect wreck report. But let's go back to the run. Daigo Saito did a great job sitting at the burnout box. We're going to go ahead and see Daigo Saito run his by run. Kanta, a nice lead run, nice and wide, but S is right there. Nice switch back there by S, coming right out of the smoke. A little bit shallower at outside zone 4 in the angle. S burning some tires on the straightaway. Kanta getting close to that initiation. S kind of missing the outside zone 1 a little bit, but Kanta keeping that pressure on. Transition, a little bit of a gap created. And both of the vehicles hoping for their driver to win. Imamura going with Kanta, Fukada going with Kanta, Yamanaka going with Kanta. All three judges going with Kanta. Giving chase is Cho from TMS Racing Team. Good ride. E9 through BMW. Gucci getting into outside zone 1 a little later, but fills the zone. Fills outside zone 2. And stays on the line in 3, but Cho is right there, keeping that pressure on. Wow. How are these drivers? Oh, Cho. Oh my God. All right, so Cho hit a cone. It was a restart, and Gucci was on him, and there was contact. Because it was a long time ago. There was a restart, and there was a contact. Gucci going in deep to Cho. And now Cho getting a little sporty at outside zone 1, but Gucci trying to keep that proximity. Gets left behind here at outside zone 2. One tire off at outside zone 3. Imamura goes one more time. Fukada goes one more time. And Yamanaka goes one more time. So that's going to be a one more time battle. There you go. Kenshiro Gucci and the Team Kazama with Motis. IS500 or Cho from TMS Racing Team. Good ride. Cho keep him up with Gucci. Gucci taking the wide line on the outside zone. And Cho attacking, but Gucci giving chase. Cho swinging it out. Making it out to the outside zone. A little late though. Gucci falling behind at the outside zone 2 area. And there's a huge gap created. Imamura goes with Cho, Fukada goes with Cho, and Yamanaka goes with Cho. Cho. I don't know if these guys ever battled, but it's going to be an interesting one. Kanta's not going to give Daigo any space. Daigo flicks his car out. Kanta right on Daigo's door. All the way down from the outside zone 1 to 2. Daigo kicking out the angle. Stays within the track at outside zone 3. Leads and gaps Kanta a little bit. Kanta gets carried away, goes to the outside. Daigo not giving him any room. Kanta kicks his car out. Daigo getting super close to the outside zone 1. But Kanta pulling from Daigo. And the V8 machine is going through the smoke. And now the line is a little bit smaller, but he is keeping the proximity on Kanta. Now this is also going to be a hard one to judge. Imamura goes one more time, Fukada goes one more time, and Yamanaka goes one more time. Daigo kicks it out. Kanta stays close again to Daigo's vehicle. And now right after the outside zone 2, nice flick. Kanta this time doesn't go too wide. He stays on the inside. Daigo goes a little wider on outside zone 3. Here you go, both cars flicking it out. Kanta going wide, Saito right on his door. Kanta taking a wider line there at the outside zone 1 and 2. Saito right there, right behind him, and keeping that proximity really tight. And doing it right now, trying to stay on the same outside line as the lead car, and goes with Daigo. Fukada goes one more time. Yamanaka goes with Daigo. As Jared would say, send it! Daigo misses a little bit of the first side of the outside zone 1, but gets out to the outside zone 2, outside zone 3. Nice job by Daigo Saito in the lead, and Cho keeping that pressure on, and Daigo Saito is in the chase with Fat 5 Racing with the V8 Altezza. And initiates here, wide initiation by Cho. Daigo taking a shot on the line, and now proximity tries to get closer, but Cho is leaving the Altezza far behind in the smoke. Here are the 3 drivers that are on the podium. Let's go ahead and start off with 3rd place. The Goosh, Kenshiro Gucci. Formula Drift Japan 2024, round 4. The winner goes to car number 27, driving the TMS Racing Team. Good ride, BMW E92. Zhang Jun.
Hi.
Mr. Cho gets the win. Congratulations to Cho. In second place, it is car number 87, driving the Fat 5 Racing SXC10, Altezza Daigo Saito. Congratulations to Daigo.
Hi.
Thank you very much once again, for sticking around. You guys are the true champions out there for watching us. Thank you very much, and have a great evening, night, morning, wherever it is. Peace out.